Mama June. Was Pumpkin's story staged? Fans question WeTV producers. Some Mama June. Family Crisis fans think Pumpkin Effort's journey and storylines are a setup. Hence, they called out the show's producers for deception. They are sure the production team isn't 100% genuine about their approach to capturing June's third eldest daughter's life. Feeling cheated, they bombarded the producers with several questions. Fans suspect that all reality shows follow scripts. Some believe a few may be truly unscripted, while others think they still have some level of scripting. Over the years, June and her family have entertained people with their witty remarks and over-the-top behavior. Even though they seem like a dysfunctional family, the producers never hesitated to bring them back. What made fans accuse the team of lying? Mama June. Family Crisis returns with Season 7. WeTV has released the trailer for Mama June, Family Crisis Season 7, promising to blow fans' minds. The first episode is set to air in May this year. The teaser takes viewers on a ride through the family's latest drama. June, her daughters, husband, and granddaughter are shown working through past trauma and loss. They will struggle with new obstacles. Based on the official logline of the season, June will fight harder to gain primary custody of Anna's eldest daughter, Caitlin. Then, she will search for a spacious home with Justin, with whom she will have some misunderstandings. But she will also focus on adopting a healthier lifestyle. Alana will stay with her boyfriend in Denver while waiting for June to return her money. Lastly, Pumpkin and Josh's divorce will unravel. Mama June producers trick fans into believing certain things about Pumpkin? Recently, viewers of Mama June, Family Crisis began questioning whether all its seasons had been authentic. They speculated about how much of the show was scripted. They searched for answers only to find some shocking information. Indeed, the series doesn't showcase everything in its true form. One of those aspects is Pumpkin's house. Pumpkin's home displayed on the show is not where she and her kids actually live. It's a completely different house. The production house uses a larger home with more space because it makes filming easier. Additionally, another revelation surfaced about Alana's living situation during high school. Alana didn't live with Pumpkin. It was a completely fabricated storyline. Instead, she resided with Jessica and her boyfriend, Dralin. These revelations left fans frustrated, making them question the producers more than ever. Many now believe Pumpkin isn't as adorable, sweet, or family-oriented as the show portrays her to be. Fans discovered Pumpkin's real personality through social media. On multiple occasions, she has been accused of misleading customers through her closet business. She allegedly tricked people into placing orders for low-quality items. Additionally, she has been called a scammer and unfaithful to her husband, Josh, due to her alleged affair with his cousin, Darren. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for the latest Mama June tea. Mama June. Family Crisis fans are in full detective mode once again, and this time the spotlight has turned directly onto WeTV itself as viewers question whether Pumpkin's emotional storyline was staged for drama. What began as a flood of curiosity quickly exploded into a full-blown fan investigation as social media lit up with accusations, theories, side-by-side clips, and heated debates about what was real, what was exaggerated, and what was crafted by producers to heighten tension within the Shannon family. Pumpkin, known for her honesty, relatability, and role as the backbone of the family, has always been one of the most trusted figures on the show. But now that trust is being tested, not because of anything she did, but because fans believe the network may have manipulated her storyline to create bigger ratings and bigger emotional punches, even at the expense of authenticity. The controversy erupted after viewers noticed several inconsistencies in Pumpkin's scenes this season. The storyline in question, centered on her stress, family strains, and emotional pressure, seemed to shift tone and direction abruptly, leaving fans wondering whether the drama had been amplified in ways that didn't reflect what truly happened behind the scenes. One moment Pumpkin appeared calm and grounded, the next she was spiraling into emotional breakdowns that many believed felt too sudden to be natural. Social media sleuths immediately picked up on the tonal changes, posting clips analyzing everything from wardrobe continuity to odd scene transitions. Fans began asking the one question that always stirs chaos in reality TV circles. Was Pumpkin's storyline staged? The speculation gained even more momentum when viewers pointed out how heavily the storyline leaned into emotional extremes. Fans accused WeTV of exaggerating Pumpkin's stress and amplifying conflicts in editing, creating an atmosphere that felt carefully engineered for dramatic impact. Viewers who have followed Pumpkin for years argued that her reactions seemed out of character in certain episodes, almost as if she was nudged into emotional territory she wouldn't normally go. Conversations across Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook fan groups questioned whether producers intentionally ramped up her scenes to contrast June's chaotic behavior, framing Pumpkin as the overwhelmed, fragile hero trying to keep the family from collapsing. Fans said the storyline felt like too perfect a narrative arc. Not messy enough to be real but just messy enough to grab attention. This isn't the first time the show has been accused of scripting or staging drama, but the fact that these claims now involve Pumpkin adds a new layer of concern. Many fans see Pumpkin as the most grounded, real, and emotionally transparent member of the cast, and the idea that producers may have manipulated her story cuts deeper than usual. Pumpkin's journey, from teenage chaos to supportive sister, wife, and mother, has endeared her to millions. People trust her. They relate to her. They admire her resilience. So when fans suspect that the network has pushed her into a crafted emotional narrative, that trust turns into frustration. Some fans pointed to odd camera angles and perfectly timed tears that looked suspiciously like multiple takes were involved. Others highlighted how certain conversations seemed clipped or stitched together unnaturally, creating arguments that may not have actually unfolded the way the show portrayed. There were moments where Pumpkin's emotional scenes cut directly into dramatic background music or slow-mo edits. Choices fans interpreted as producer-driven manipulation rather than organic storytelling. Even Pumpkin's body language, from forced sighs to abrupt emotional shifts, became evidence for viewers who insisted the show was editing her into a specific image rather than letting her be herself. Other fans pushed back, defending Pumpkin and the show's authenticity. They argued that Pumpkin has indeed been under immense emotional pressure, raising her siblings, grieving Anna's loss, managing financial stressors, and navigating constant conflict with June. These viewers insisted that Pumpkin's reactions were real and that the accusations stem from fans underestimating the sheer emotional exhaustion gripping the Shannon family. But even these defenders acknowledged the editing felt off, suggesting at minimum that producers may have heightened certain moments even if they didn't fully script them. The debate reached a boiling point when longtime viewers began comparing the season's tone to earlier years of the show. They noted how early seasons felt raw, unscripted, and chaotic in an authentic way, while more recent episodes have started to resemble a traditional reality format with structured narratives, dramatic cliffhangers, and carefully curated emotional beats. Fans began asking whether WeTV had shifted its approach behind the scenes, leaning more heavily into story crafting to compete with the escalating drama of other network reality programs. One particular moment that went viral involved a scene where Pumpkin tearfully confided in her husband Josh, only for fans to notice that her clothing changed between shots despite the conversation supposedly occurring in one continuous moment. This sparked widespread claims of reshoots, editing tricks, and manufactured emotion. Fans accused producers of stitching together entirely different conversations to create a storyline arc that didn't exist in real life. That single clip became the centerpiece of hundreds of fan theories, with viewers slowing down frames and breaking down continuity errors like amateur forensic editors. As pressure mounted, fans wanted answers. Not vague statements, but real explanations about how much of Pumpkin's storyline was shaped behind the scenes. Some viewers called for Pumpkin herself to address the speculation, while others suggested that cast members might be contractually silenced from spilling production secrets. The controversy reignited long-standing discussions about the nature of reality TV. Fans know there is some level of staging in every show, but the question is always the same: how much staging is too much? And at what point does emotional manipulation cross a line? While Pumpkin has not issued any public statement addressing the rumors, her online activity hasn't shown any sign that she's upset with the network. She continues posting updates about her family, lighthearted content, and promotions for upcoming episodes. But fans argue that silence should not be interpreted as confirmation or denial, only as caution. Some speculate she may be waiting until after the season airs to speak out, while others believe she has no problem with the way her storyline was portrayed. Meanwhile, the show continues leaning into Pumpkin's emotional arc, offering viewers moments of vulnerability, exhaustion, frustration, and strength. Producers know she is the emotional core of the series, and they know fans connect deeply to her journey. Whether they enhanced that journey for dramatic effect remains one of the most discussed questions of the season. What's clear is that the allegations have intensified the spotlight on Mama June, family crisis, as fans scrutinize every frame, every tear, and every tense exchange for signs of fabrication. This controversy may end up being one of the biggest off-screen dramas the show has faced in years, raising questions about authenticity, trust, and the lengths producers may go to create compelling television. Whether Pumpkin's storyline was staged, subtly manipulated, or simply edited for pacing remains uncertain, But fans agree on one thing: the emotional truth behind her exhaustion is very real. And as the season continues, viewers will be watching with sharper eyes than ever before, ready to call out anything that feels even slightly manufactured. For now, the debate rages on, the fan theories multiply, and the producers remain silent as audiences dissect the show frame by frame. Pumpkin's story may or may not have been staged, but the drama surrounding it has become one of the biggest talking points of the season, and fans are nowhere near finished digging for answers.